for the gram. I'm my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning, chat. Yes, sir. How are we doing? All systems go up here. Yes, indeed, all systems go. Put up this. Nice. And you're right on time. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome. Fix this mic. There we go. All right. GJ, Mr. GJ, where are you in the range? All good, though, all good. Let's have a look at the news. We do have some important news today. We have, today's Wednesday, we have Gbpjpy CPI. Damn, I should change my title. Let me change the title and say Gbpjpy CPI news. That's way more interesting than the speech. Gbpjpy CPI news. There we go. Now this is important, this Gbpjpy CPI news. Very, very important. And we're going to have it soon. So basically CPI, if you don't know, this is inflation data. And last month's inflation was 10.1, so definitely not good at all. And yeah, this is seriously something that we need to watch. I'll be very interested to see what is going to come out. What are they expecting? They're expecting it to go all the way down to 8.2. Do I think that will happen? No, not really. Which will probably make, if we look at what happened on the last one. So let's take the information on the last one and let's do some homework here. So if we look at the last one was on April 19th. So if we go down here and we type April 19th, right? Where's the 19th? Here we go. And it takes us to April 19th. There we go. Where's April 19th? Excuse me, sir. Why we're in December? Okay, let me try again. April 19th. Go. Why is it taking me that far back? Maybe I looked at this wrong. That's way too far back. This March, April, May. Yeah. What? 2019. Damn, 2022. No, we need 2023. Why is it taking me 2022? There we go. Super confusing. There we go. So April 19th. News would. This is what the news did here, right? We ranged before, so similar thing, right? We were in a range and news came, boom, straight towards the upside, broke out the upside, options to take buys in here. That was the best option, breaking this high to go and this is when news came here, 10 o'clock on the dot. So we could see something similar today. And the reason why pound goes up when the news comes out negative is that they expect that if the news comes out negative in terms of inflation is still higher, which I expect it to come out, then what's going to happen is that we can expect more interest rates, which is obviously strengthens the pound, and then we see this rocket up here. So this is definitely an opportunity here, and if we miss this first impulsive move, you can see the pullback also gives us opportunities. So we'll be looking for something similar to here, and we'll be prepared and ahead of most people if we've done our homework like this, right? So yeah, again, so you guys know who's joining to the stream, and before more people join here, before people join here, if people say, oh, why are you not taking trades when this candle is moving crazy, we will wait for this closure. This is what we want to see, this type of pullback that allows us to put a stop loss instead of taking in an entry like this here and have to put a 58 pip stop loss and lose the trade with 58 pip stop loss, which is obviously not fun. So that's going to be the plan for news here. Let's go and have a look at the general analysis of the charts here. So, and we'll clean up some of my lines. So let's start on the daily. Daily time frame here is going to look, so previous daily closed bearish, but still above this resistance. So we haven't closed back inside the range, which is key and important information. If we break this daily high, I think we will see a good move towards the upside. That's for sure. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, we are ranging, which is expected before news. I will say today is definitely 5-minute. Yeah, it will look like this on 5-minute, you know. It will look like that on 5-minute. That creates a 15-minute candle like this. So we will either enter here or probably above here, which is safer depending on what it ends up being like. We can't predict it. We just have to take our setup. So as for the 4-hour, definitely mixed on the 4-hour here. I'm not really relying on this. Since we're inside of a range, I don't think there is a real bias here. I think the bias is completely mixed. So we need to let news give us a bit of direction and guidance here, and then we can take it from there. As for the 1-hour time frame, this line is no more relevant. This line here, is this relevant? I think I can move it down to this 4-hour support. Let's see if that's more relevant. Yeah, that looks better. So we put this 4-hour support, 4S. This line down here is not relevant anymore. And yeah, that's our ranges. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, so for buys on news, it's pretty tough because I wish that we were ranging up here like this. Then if we got news breakout, it would take us the breakout into this zone here, which would obviously be easier buys in here when we get some sort of pullback. But that's not looking like the case. So maybe news comes and push us into this zone. But what we want is just to rely on volume, right? So if we can get this type of pullback here, we can look to take it to the break of the high here. So we'll see what ends up happening. If news comes out positive and the interest rates actually do improve, if we see interest rates improve, guess what? GJ is probably going to dump back down to the bottom of the range. And guess what we're going to do at the bottom of the range? Same trade as yesterday, same trade all week. Buys from the bottom of the range. Yesterday, buy from the bottom of the range. So if we end up coming back down until we break and close a 4-hour below this range, we can look for similar setups. And that's one nice thing about trading in a range, is that it's pretty easy to take these trades, right? So if you didn't join the Discord, you will see people taking setups and my setups that I share coming from the bottom of the range. Thunderstorm, yes. How much usually last stream? Stream usually last about 1 hour, so I hope, and a bit. Depends what we're looking at. If we get a trade, then there's not much work to do, right? So yeah, pretty interesting here. I'm gonna pop up a poll. Let's have a look at what you guys think. We always do this. And by the way, you guys have had 100% accuracy rate on this time. Gbpjpy, CPI. I thought Harry was on too much coffee, but I had 1.5 spread. Wait. I just blocked my thing. I have 1.5 speed up on? That's funny, man. Imagine. Let's have a look at gold here. Daily, that's a nice daily candle close. That's giving you a lot of information here. 4-hour problem is at the top of the range here. This is a bad place. Oops, I don't want to move my weekly support. Yeah, buying into here is gonna be tough. You have buys opportunity nows if you wanna, but that's 20 pip range and then that's it. Otherwise we need to get back above this range. So we should see FOMC later on today, but that's FOMC minutes. It's slightly different. So the votes are coming through here. 50, and this poll that we've done has been super accurate here. Super accurate. You guys have had 100% win rate on this poll, so it's pretty cool. Oh, 50-50 now. So put your votes in, guys, and if you enjoyed the analysis, be sure to leave a like on the stream. 50 of us in here, only 17 likes. I'm sure we can get that out. We want to try get in as much people as possible before news comes out. So if you guys are in the group, then definitely type in the group for people to join before news so that they stay safe. So just let them know in the group, hey guys, join before news to keep safe. Harry's explaining it all. If you enter a certain time frame, do you manage on for that's a good question, man. I like this question. On that time frame, or do you look for lower time frame levels to manage your trade? I like that question. That's a very good question. And I personally like to manage on that time frame, but if the charts are moving fast, I don't mind having a management one time frame below my entry time frame, but make sure it's always on closures, right? But don't mess yourself up, right? Don't mess yourself up trying to manage too aggressively. But yeah, that's a good question, and yeah, one time frame below is what I normally do. So 15 minutes till news. Let's see. How do you read a messy chart? Are you calling my chart messy, or are you asking me how to read a messy chart? If it's messy and you don't understand it, you need to make sure that that's the same between other people. So it's not only you who are finding it messy. If it's only you who's finding it messy, then it's maybe something wrong with your analysis. But if everyone else is finding it messy, there's no point to trade it, brother. You just leave it. Wait for it to break out that messy range and then look to trade it. Can I do AU analysis? Yes, sir. You know how long it's been in this zone, bro? It's been in this zone for 2 weeks. Sheesh, man. 2 weeks it's been here. Yeah, this daily is at this daily support. This is not really where you want to be selling. It's the worst place to sell here. But if you create support, maybe by New York session, you can look for buys all the way back up to the top of the range. To get below here, you need a 4-hour candle closing below before you can consider sells. As for right now, even filling this wick is going to be dangerous here. I mean, you're pushing it below here. Obviously, you could sell with a close below here, but it's pushing it. This is really the last place you want to be selling, right? Because it's really at the end, squeezing everything possible. It's already tested there and it didn't like it. So yeah, that's my analysis. Is this be honest on the daily on NAS or creating higher support? Is this you who asked it in the Discord? Let me know. If this is you who asked it on the Discord, then we'll have a look at your post. So we'll wait for him to reply here. See if it's him. I have a doubt. Example, the daily candle closed doggy. If it closed like a doggy, then, you know, we have to sort something else. I know. Close doji, then what is your selection of bias? What trend you follow? I look at 4 hour for information and look at the candle before that doji candle closed. So if the candle closed doji, then it means really not too much. Look at the previous candle and then use the 4 hour. Let's have a look at this Discord. We did have a question here. Here we go. This is the guy in Discord. Is this break of structure creating higher low? Is it too early to say? Looks bullish. Same thing. We're in the liquidity zone. Don't worry about the liquidity zone. That's not relevant. No. Let me have a look. All right. So we'll have a look at NAS here for him. He's asking if this is a break of structure here on the daily time frame. So this is not exactly a daily break of structure. This is definitely a harsh pullback, but look where we pulled back to, right? You can't forget about this level. We're still above this level. So if we create any support here, this could end up going towards the upside here, right? Especially the lower time frames here. I don't see why this 4 hour, if this 4 hour closes bearish, we could easily pull back towards here before seeing this go towards the upside. This has already changed structure. The sells came from here after this candle closed, and your target was gonna be here. So you should have been, if you were selling Nasdaq, you're selling below this, right? From here to here. The next sells are potentially gonna come in here, but it's a smaller range, and then the easy sells are gonna come once it breaks this level here. But if it does create support, like price comes down, then closes a 4 hour bullish, you can look to trade back towards this zone and potentially higher here, right? Because we're still in an uptrend here. Weekly is still bullish, right? That's a very important weekly candle close here. And yeah, now we're just kind of hovering around at this zone. You can see how we're just waiting around this zone here. So if we do create support, you can find yourself towards the upside. Sorry, typing mistake? No, I was only joking, brother. No worries. Four-hour close below the demand area. Not the demand, yeah, just below that support. Just below the support. Why are you guys not taking the current gold buys? Where's the current gold buys? I don't like buying at the top of the range. That's not in my rules to buy at the top of the range. You can see how many times if you bought at the top of the range, you would have lost. Not the best idea to buy at the top of the range here. Don't like it. So my thinking was 100% in line with your analysis. Good. That's how it should be. Simple price action, right? Not too complicated. that's a if you scan this, it definitely will take you to destination screwed, because that's, you can scan that like a barcode. Could you look at USD JPY? Would be a good signal to enter short at the moment. Oh, ATR in the chat. Welcome back, brother. I don't think they're pissed at you anymore. Let's see their response. I'm waiting to see the chat's response. Here we go. Yeah, we'll have a look at USD/JPY here. Be careful with the news coming out now. It will affect the JPY, so just be careful. Yesterday, I took trades in New York, brother. Took trades in New York, so you didn't get to see it. USD/JPY to take a short now. Daily is consolidating for... I would prefer if this 4 hour would close like this, but no, yeah, it does make sense, but I think the best to take a short is after this 1 hour close. So wait for the 1 hour close. Something breaking the low here might be a better option to take shorts, right? Below this zone. So wait for a candle to close below here. Then that will be your short options, right? To be careful of this wick. That's your max target, this wick here. But yeah, something close below. Make sure that it comes down, makes a top wick, and then breaks it, and then you should be good. Should be good. How did NY trade go? When great man took buys from here. I closed out here. I left a runner because I did expect it to go back to the top of the range. And then it did tap me out at break even. I was thinking to not close it at break even and leave the runner and just let it go in drawdown. But then I was just like, I'm done for the day. I've been trading since London, so I don't want to hold this trade and monitor it. So I just went break even, and then when I checked it, it stopped me out break even. But yeah, from here to here was the trade, and yeah. Does this make sense? Let's have a look. Let it load. Smashed it. Good strong move. Yeah, it was really nice. Efficient move. Point A to point B. Nice 25, 26 pips. Very, very nice. Happy with that. Do you plan to increase your lot size this year? This year, maybe. Depends on how, but I'm pretty comfortable at where it is now. Maybe next year I'll increase it because I double my lot size every year. Not double, I mean, now to double from, you know, average 7 to 10 lot to double to 20 lots, quite a big double. 10 to 20 lot is a big double. So maybe 15. Depends on the trade, man. I mean, if these these days stop losses are not too massive. Back in the day, GJ stop loss used to be like 34, 35 pips. So you couldn't really push lot size too hard. So we'll see. But yeah, maybe I'll increase it. We'll see how it goes, how busy I am, you know. But normally I increase my lot size once a year. But I don't increase lot size, I increase risk parameter. So maybe I risk around 1,000, then I risk around 1,500, then 2,000. That's what I prefer. But have like a fixed lot size, you know. So depends how much you want. Yeah, that was the answer. Yeah, that was the question I answered. After the 1 hour close, after, not before. All right, 2 minutes and a bit till news. Do I trade funded account or personal? I do trade a personal account. From your experience, what's the best amount of capital to start to see decent gains? Whatever capital requires you to be able to risk no more than 5% of your account and make enough money, that's okay for you. Because I don't know, maybe $1,000 a month is good for you from trading, maybe 10,000, maybe 20,000, maybe 30,000. I don't know what's going to improve your situation, so I can't tell you the account size. So you need capital that will allow you to only risk maximum. If you're not a good trader yet, 3%, but 5% of the account, and still, right, be able to make gains that are good. But I mean, you know, so you have to calculate it like that. Increasing lot size, basically increasing your risk. Exactly that, yep. Yes, exactly that. All right, news in a minute and a bit. The poll came in, votes came in. 56% of people voted up. There we go. Well, 55 now. So let's see if you guys are correct or wrong. I'm interested to see what the news comes out, see the volume we get. See, we get big push, boring push. Inflation data, man. Inflation data, super important. Dubai time zone, Dubai time zone. So I don't know what that is. GMT something, whatever. UTC something, I don't know. All right, 40 seconds. You guys better not have buy stops and sell stops. Don't be stupid. Thank you, thank you. Yes, GMT +4. Don't be stupid, guys. Here we go. Push us out the range. That's what I want. I'm originally from England, born in Dubai. And I live in Dubai. All right. Wick down first. All right. Flip up. Oh, come on. Don't make this non-exciting. Come on. There we go. Sheesh. Damn. Damn, look at how fast that rejected. So we were right again. Up it was. And we studied that from the previous news. Right? So we got that all correct, right? Previous news, we analyzed that. If the news comes out negative, then it's going to go up. And then we analyzed that it went up last time, which allowed. So now if we can get the same setup as last time, so if this can keep pushing, we get some sort of bearish pullback to continue, then we're in. We're in. This is going to give us the volume to be able to take a trade. So let's go and see what happened with the news here. Here we go, pending. I think it came out at 9.8. That's my prediction. 9.8. Come on, show it to me. Show me the numbers. 9.8. Damn, too slow, man. Too slow. Let's see financial juice. Still pushing GJ. Financial juice, here we go. Oh, 8.7. Not bad, not bad, 8.7. Not as bad as I thought. So finally inflation is coming down in the UK. It's about time. It's about time that inflation came down. But yeah, that's pretty good, right? Previous 10.1 to 8.7. Finally some movement. So yeah, it's tough to say if this is going to continue. But I think this will also be taken positively, yeah. 8.7. Not too bad. So let's see, let's see. It's a crazy time when 8.7 inflation is not bad. No, 8.7 inflation is really bad, but it's better than 10, right? And I mean, it's finally going down. So I think that will be taken positively into the pound. Very interesting to see how the market's going to react from this. That's definitely something new, so this will be interesting to see. Now we just need our setup to form, right? And then we can look to try execute with this volume. Hopefully this takes us outside of the range, and hopefully we finally break outside of this range here. This will be great if we can break outside the range. Argentina 8.7 would be a blessing. Try 100 plus over there. Oh man. I don't think I need this. Is annoying. So let's see how this candle closes here and if we can get a push. How do we manage the news? 15 minute, 5 minute or 1 hour? Or when we get a position, that's why we want to wait for this like 5 minute pullback, and we will just be using the 5 minute, and hopefully volume gives us the push. It's always riskier. We're taking a very risky trade with news, but you're just hoping that volume gives you the push and your stop loss will just be on the 5 minute. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, I'd appreciate any likes. It really does help the stream. Share the stream with anyone. Goal is to get the stream, as you guys know, to 100 viewers. And then we do a giveaway. A nice giveaway. And then, yeah. So if you can share, if you're new to the stream, welcome, welcome. Leave a subscribe. Always does help, and I do appreciate it. And also you get to join to get huge amount of free information that in the past you'd have to pay a lot of money for. Alright, here's the 5 minute close. So I wonder if this 5 minute will fill the wick. Let's have a look at what 1 minute is doing. So yeah, 1 minute created this high. If the 1 minute breaks this low, this one here, I think you'll get a deeper retracement. If it doesn't, on a day trip. She's on a day trip, that's why. Yeah, so if we break this low, I think we'll get a deeper retracement. If not, then you don't know if we're gonna range or we'll break up. So yeah, let's see what the 1 minute's doing here. I'm not taking an entry on the 1 minute. I'm only waiting for the same setup that we saw on the last one, right? I want the same thing that we saw on the last time that this happened, right? I want the same sort of thing because that gives me confidence, and that is in my plan. One of my kind of moderator. Sus is the resident crypto trader. Like to trade crypto every day. They kindly put analysis in the Discord channel, which is free to join. So you can see every day there's analysis here on Bitcoin every single day. And yeah. Entry on the 1 minute? Nah, not for me, brother, not for me. But yeah, you know, break of this high. But good luck. I don't know the percentage of this winning. So that's why I'm not going to take it, because I don't know what's the percentage of this winning. For a 9 pip stop, I don't know. I don't know. But we can watch it to see how it ends up happening to gain information. Yeah, breaks that high, it should be good to reach probably up to this resistance. Then I don't know what will happen here. Typically on 1 minute, it's very common to see it try break and then fake out. But if the volume is there, this should keep pushing. This should keep pushing with the volume. And then hopefully the 15-minute closes, then we get a 5-minute pullback and we can take entries. So yeah, 2 minutes till this 5-minute closes. 1 minute's like a blind snake looking for its way. Yeah, definitely. I think it's very tough without confirmation on higher time frames. Without confirmation on the 15 or 30, then 1 minute is very tough to play. I think a lot of people lose when they try play the 1 minute. So 6 minutes for this 15 to close. This 15 hopefully should give us options. I just want to push outside of this range. I'm scared of this level up here. But that doesn't mean we can't trade 2 here, right? That is an option, and then we can see what happens, and then if we get a push, we get a big push. So I rather see this 1 minute not reject, I rather see this just keep pushing now. That would be nice, because then we get out of this range and it makes it easier for us to trade. Trading inside the range is always difficult. Because this could easily reject the top of the range and come all the way back to where the news started. Which is what we normally see. We normally see a news move happen, a small continuation, a retracement, and then a move. News gives us direction, then the big whales wait for a good entry. Yes, indeed. But the biggest whales are in probably from really good prices. Biggest whales would be in from these wicks here. Unfortunately, we can't be like that. Maybe I should have just held this yesterday. Damn. Should have let it go and draw down. It's not too much drawdown. 7 pip drawdown. Alright, rejecting that 1 minute. This is why I don't like to trade the 1 minute, because you can see of this inconsistency. This is where a lot of people lose. They're like, news, pull back. This should be good to continue. Nope, not today. Now they're in drawdown, and as I said, once it breaks this low, you should be gonzo. Yeah, so once it breaks this low where my line is, watch, yeah, watch. That should give a deeper pullback. Very interesting 15-minute close here, closing back in the range. Very interesting. USD JPY did a 360. Yeah, will have effect with news. Yeah, there we go. I told you, nothing closed below that line, right? Look, 15 never closed below. Nothing closed below, right? Even the 1 hour didn't even close below that zone. Obviously, if the lower time frames aren't, so no sells, right? Let's see. One minute for this 15 to close. Would be nice to see this 15 close above at least this range here, because that at least gives us the opportunity for price to respect and fill this wick and get out of this bloody range, which is what I want. I want price to get out of this range. How's the search for elephant going? Have not asked anything. I might. But I don't know if he wants to be doxxed. Maybe I put an announcement. Look at gold. Yep. I told you this is why I don't want to buy at these highs. Get rejection anytime, but I wouldn't be selling. I won't sell gold until at least you have 4-hour candle closing bearish. But yeah, buying at the highs is not fun. The elephant? Can't tell you, brother, can't tell you. Top secret, the elephant. Bullish buys on gold we can't sell? Yes, exactly. But we also can't buy? Yeah, tough spot. Tough spot. That's why gold better in New York, because by the time you reach New York, you'll have direction because this 4-hour would have closed. And by the time this 4-hour closes, it would have closed either above here or it's going to close bearish. If it closes doji, then the people in New York are going to be looking for buys above here and potentially, if this breaks down, sells. Tough spot. You can buy. I'll tell you where you can buy in London session. If this pulls back to here and creates support, you can buy to the top of the range. You can. That is fine. Okay, we didn't even close above here. So let's see. I think I missed a lot of things in the webinar. No, that's not from the webinar. That's not from the webinar. The elephant is some guy who is on Reddit, and anytime someone asks a question, he seems to be supporting me. Like he's on Reddit forums and he's letting people know about who I am. So I'm trying to find him to say thank you, but we can't find him. And I don't want to, like, you know, maybe he doesn't want to be known or exposed or something like that. So I don't want to be, you know, put him off, because I appreciate. But the last time he made a post on Reddit about me was like 5 months ago. So I want to find him to say thank you. Maybe your father or mother trying to help? No, I don't think so. If that's the case, then they're way too educated in trading, because he gives paragraphs of information on Reddit. I don't think so. I have a feeling he's in the Discord group, but I don't know if I want to make an announcement saying, hey, where's the elephant? You've been caught. Thank you, brother. I wish my parents were educated in trading. Hope to become that kind of father. It'd be good to know about the financial system for sure. You'd be ahead of a lot of people understanding how the financial system and markets work. Interesting, this rejection here. You know, I'm slightly tempted to, when this candle flips, to take a trade, but it doesn't make sense. I don't know the probabilities of that playing out, so I don't really want to take it if I don't know the probabilities. But this wick is a target here. 15 pips. Gbp is weak. Alright, then sell it. If the Gbp is weak, then sell it. Let's see what Tradingview indicator says. Tradingview says strong buy, so you're probably right. It's probably going to sell. This is definitely an anti-indicator. No, his name is Elephant on Reddit. That's why we call him Elephant. What did the news tell us? Rather long or short? Well, we're trying to get out the range. This is looking good so far, but what we need to see is we need to see support formed, and then we can look to maybe take buys to this wick and potentially continue. You're waiting for the 30-minute to close? Yeah, that's sensible. We just need more information because we need somewhere to put stops. Inside this range is always tough. We're in the range still. Just because news happened doesn't mean that this is, you know, we can ignore the range that we're in. We're in range. We're in a very tough range. The best place to buy in this range is going to be from the bottom. 100% win rate buying from the bottom of the range. 100% win rate. Every time you bought from the bottom of the range, 100% win rate. Buying in the middle of the range, win rate is probably 50-50. Right? 50-50 for sure. Damn, look, this 5-minute just flipped here. What was that technical indicator again? Which one? Which one? That's an interesting close. Nice rejection. But still not out the woods yet. No way we can enter. There's no entry we have. If this can close slightly bearish in 9 minutes, next one break the high, maybe. Maybe I consider it. Maybe I'll consider it. But otherwise, no way you can enter in here. You're just trying to buy a random push. 75% are short on my broker. Good. Means we should long. Right? That's a good sign if we're looking at the opposite. Because 90% of traders are not profitable. So if 75% of the people on your broker are looking to short, then that means with our plan to take buys, we are probably more likely correct than them. Right? We probably gonna be more right than them. Well, sad but true. Yeah, it is. Unfortunate. Fortunately, the education out there is not good. Around 80 of us in here. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please press the like. What's the name of the indicator? What indicator am I showing, guys? Please let me know. I'm so confused. Where's the indicator? I don't know what indicator I'm showing. Oh, this one down here? This just comes with Tradingview. This is just a random indicator down here. It comes with Tradingview. It's stupid. It doesn't do anything. Please don't be using that. Yeah, the Tradingview one, yep. No, it's stupid. Don't be using that. Alright, we have 83 viewers. What was our resistance yesterday? Resistance was what? 85, right? That was our PR on stream, 85. See, we can get to like 87 or 90. If we can get to 90, that would be super cool. Hopefully no resistance at 84. Ah, seems like there's a resistance here. Come on, guys. Was it right? What was right? Was what right? If gold closed below 1 hour resistance, can we take a sell? I wouldn't recommend selling gold right now. Maybe if you want to counter trend, sold a sell below 1972 counter trend, but anywhere in here can set up for buys. The setup above, I can't see it. You have to send the X code. You can't send the whole link. If you send the whole link, I can't see it. Send it in Discord. If you want to just send it in Discord, let me know when it's done and I'll pull it up on screen. I have Discord open. so I can have a look at that. Posted it? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's great trade, man. Great trade. That was the second entry opportunity. If you missed the first one from here to here, support formed, rejection, nice stop loss, break of the high. Very important to take it at the break of the high and take profit up there. Yeah, perfect. Clean and simple. Give me 1 sec, guys. Just gonna go to the toilet. Rice is automatically. Don't worry about the rice. Set that up already. I set that up already. If the time frame is not the same like the 4 hour, but your bias should be coming from the 4 hour. Your bias should be coming from the 4 hour. And yeah, but you can take trades on those lower time. That's where you want to be taking trades. Ignore you got it? No worries, bro. I can't find the trade at the moment, which is good, means I'm more selective. Yes, exactly. I'm thinking maybe the break of this high here. The break of this bearish candle high, which is a similar setup to what we saw on the last news move. If we're going to get the volume, this nice pause in the market, maybe we can get a push to fill this wick and maybe potentially continue. Right, if this closes like this, anything closing below here, we can just manage the trade. Break of this high here, maybe we get a move towards the upside here in 3 minutes. Heikin-Ashi candles, they're averages, so it's not ideal, right? It's not ideal when they're averages. We don't want averages. So we can count on it to go through the right. We're counting on volume in this trade. If this ends up, it has to close bearish though, but we're counting only on volume here. Hopefully the volume will just fill this wick. That's what we're counting on. Damn. Okay, we need to see this not close any higher. If this closes any higher, then we have to wait here. Always the last second, right? This has to happen. Always the last second. Typical. Let's see how this closes and then we can make a decision now. I really wanted to get in here from the bottom of the range to trade to the top here, so I can go break even 9-10 pips, or at least have a place to manage. Because if this started rejecting quickly, by the time it rejects, we're only at our entry. So if we see anything close below here, we could be like, okay, I'm done with the trade, and we only lose like 3-4 pips. But taking a trade right here, you're basically buying into the rejection that it's been rejecting all morning. So that's never smart. We're also buying at all-time highs. Yeah, so it makes it super tough. We want to buy 2 targets, not at targets. So that's what I was hoping to happen, but we didn't even get a 5-minute, no 5-minute candle close bullish. Nothing we could have done, right? And I don't like how this is just closing weak bullish and in between these two here. It's not the best, but the 30-minute looks okay. But the problem is if I take the trade on the 30-minute, where's stop loss? 28 pips stop loss? It's too much. What if we break the wick high? It's not a good practice, because if we break this wick here, we're buying directly into resistance. Right? We don't want to buy into resistance. That's never our rule, to buy into resistance. So we just have to be a bit patient now. We need some more clarity here. No bottom wick, right? Damn. You guys consider that a bottom wick? Yeah. Nipple wick. Here, no, definitely no bottom wick here. Yeah, here definitely no bottom wick. Let me check my broker. Yeah, broker has a small bottom wick. Nipple wick it is. Do you use a swap free account? I don't have... Yeah, swap charges are not for longs on GJ. And I think you actually get paid to long GJ. I can't remember. But no, I don't think it's swap free. But I haven't been charged swap. Risky one. As a beginner, I can't take it. I prefer to respect levels as you teach us on the videos. Yeah, 100%. I'm not in anything too. I don't like what's going on at the moment. See, this is where I wanted to be in, right? So if we're in a position like this and our entry is here, now I can make a decision here, right? This is exactly what I wanted to be in. 10 pips in profit. Anything coming to my entry, I have the chance here to close at break even, right? You're safe. But taking a buy here is not safe, because this can pull back wherever it wants to. But that's okay, guys. If this pushes out the range, it's actually better for us. And we can get better entries. And maybe, hopefully, finally get outside of the range. Counter trend back to 172, 130. I wouldn't try stop a moving train. I don't think that's a good idea. Need more liquidity. Yeah, it'd be nice to see some form of pullback, but we did have this. This is enough liquidity to give a move. This move here is enough. Are you fluent in Arabic? Yeah, I can. I can understand it almost fluently. When I reply back, I'm a little bit iffy, but I grew up listening to it, so, and people speaking it around me, so that's why I'm better at understanding it than speaking it. Can I explain how I took yesterday's trade? Yeah, while this sorts itself out. Very simple trade. We have a range here, clean candles to the left. We're at the bottom of the range. We should be looking for buys from the bottom of the range. Same to where the trade was taken from here up. It's the same area. All we have to do is wait for a closure outside the range. So this candle is the one that closed outside the range. Take it, break of the high. Made a bottom wick, break of the high. Target the next resistance and be done. Very, very simple. It won't be fair to other people, man, if I read Arabic. But I know what you said. كيف صحتك اليوم? Can read it. Maybe it's a good idea if I took it on the flip. Maybe. Could have been. But where's your stop loss? Where will I put stop loss? Has to be here. 23 pips stop loss, minimum. Can't put it below the wick. What if it flips and then reflips? I know, I read it out to you. Did you hear me read it out to you? So that's the problem with the flip, is I have nowhere to put stop loss. So if I took it right when it flipped, I can't keep it below this candle here, because if it reflips, it will stop me out. So I had to keep it below this, like just here would have been fine for this range to protect me. So yeah. That's a nice move, but this is what we want. We want to get outside the range. This next 15 might give us options here. This 15 minute here. Let's have a look. Bro, after it gets outside this range, can we still look for buys? Yeah, it would be nice to look for buys outside of this range. Last week you made $200 profit with 6K account. Well done, man. Nice work. Buying at highs, waiting for volume to create highs will be tough. Yeah, I want price just to continue up and get a 5-minute pullback, and then I can enter in the trade. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not buying the highs. That's why I'm not involved in any trades. But yeah, I agree with you. It's a tough spot here, you know. Hindsight trading is easy. Should have entered on the flip, could have entered here, but if it doesn't follow my rules, then I can't take a trade. Like this 5-minute option, maybe it's not too bad here, but I would have liked to see this candle respect this zone first, right? So I don't have to be involved in a pullback, respect here, then continue up. But if this volume continues, you know, this could be like old GJ. We could see today move easily 100 pips. Easily 100 pip move today. So if that's the case, then, you know, I need to find a way in, and the best way to find a way in to see this 15-minute close here in 6 minutes. If it can close above this resistance, 5-minute pulls back, I can look for an entry and take it just like that. Was this good or should I improve? No, it was good. Just make sure you know how to replicate the trades. It would be nice to get a retracement on 5 minute. Yeah, it would. Because once we break this previous daily high, this should give us a good move. This is a weekly resistance here, see? This is a weekly resistance. And this is why we wait. This wick, above this wick here. I wanted to break above this wick here. Can I buy gold? If you want to buy gold, brother. No one's stopping you. What would you make of the wick that just formed on the top of the 50-minute? Just a question. Rejecting the resistance, right? This is why we don't want to buy the highs, because we don't want to get stuck in rejection. So we want to get above it, create support, and then go. Because we were able to get above it before, but we were never able to create support. So if we can create the support in the future here, that's what will give us a better move towards the upside, right? All good, brother. Man. When's the last time we took a trade on stream? I think Friday, man. Friday. I'm in a super tight long 5 pip stop loss. Don't FOMO into this move, man. Don't FOMO. Man's on the 1 minute. He took a trade here. On this 1 minute, he put his stop loss below the 1 minute. This 5 pips. Yeah, somewhere here. Good luck. See if we get the close above. We get the close above, now we start having opportunities. Damn. Here we go. Shit. I see you guys. FOMO. This is what we want. Now let this candle close. Some sort of pullback. And then I'm in. Or if it just keeps pushing and I miss the whole move, then what to do? Then I'll just cry. I'll sit here and cry. Yeah, I'll currently keep crying now. I told you once it breaks that daily high, it's gone. But I didn't expect it to be gone so fast. It's a daily high. It's okay. Not the plan, we don't care. That's the best attitude. It had a bottom wick. It had a nipple wick. Nipple wick on the broker. David's really happy. Damn. Now I have to look back. How could I have gotten into this move? How can I have gotten into this move? Right? Instead of saying, oh, I missed the move. How can we have gotten into this move that fit my plan? 1 hour? No way I could have gotten into this move. 30 minutes? I don't even see a way. The only way I could have gotten into this move is if I made the decision to hold stops below here at 41 pip stops. 41 pip stop. 15 minute. Even the 15 minute, nothing happened here. We just closed doji in between the wicks. I think this 5 minute candle closure here would stop below the 15 minute candle is the only option here. 22 pip stop. And take it break of the high here. Understand I'm buying into a very dangerous zone. And if anything rejects and closes below here, I can manage the trade. And that would have been my best option. So it seems like I should have been more aggressive and gone for that. But this is what happens in trading sometimes. Always on a news day, it's tough. Always tough. Anyways, this is a new 50-minute open. I think this is just going to keep pushing. Probably going to keep pushing here. And it's not going to allow us to find a way to get in. So I have a small account. I had to gamble. Lucky this time. Nice, nice. Yeah, B is a good idea. But yeah, this is how it be, guys, sometimes. I've had many days like this on GJ, where price can just keep pushing, and you never get an entry. Thunderstorm on the 5 minute, yeah, that would be an option for sure, if we get it. If we get the thunderstorm on the 5 minute, I'll take it. If not, then there's no way for me to enter. But I've seen GJ like this before. And sometimes it will never give you any opportunity. You'll just get green candle after green candle after green candle. And then London Open will come, and London Open will push down really heavy. It will pull back like 50 pip London Open. No, that's not a thunderstorm. This would be more like a thunderstorm, but the problem is we were at resistance. Break is not... You're at break even, man. You're okay, man. You're okay. Nothing will happen. Don't worry. This is the only... If I look back here... But it's easy to say that this was an easy move after you've seen such a big move. Yeah, that's definitely one-way crest. That would be the best way. Yeah, I'm still trying to think, like, how can you avoid the spot? Break of the high here, but you buy right into resistance. Risky, but it's an option, yes, if you get volume. Did we see volume for the last 5, 10, 15 minutes? No. Last area candle gave us volume. This was your first indication of volume. Stop can be here. If this rejected here and go down, yeah, stop loss or TP. Yeah, I probably should have been more aggressive here. I should have been aggressive and gone for this. I should have just gone. Break of the 5 minute high, been aggressive. As soon as this 5 minute high broke, I should have been aggressive and gone. But it's hard to say at the moment. Now it's easy to say because of the nice push we've had. Yeah, definitely. On the flip, no, the flip is not an option, man. Where are you gonna put your stop loss? 36 pip stop loss? Yeah, sure. Keep it. Easy on your broker, had clean retest of the high. Yeah, it didn't look too bad. That's probably what I should have done here. But we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. I haven't lost money on the market. Oh, the 5-minute flip. Yeah, maybe. If this 5-minute made a bottom wick then flipped, I would have been a lot more comfortable. That's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. Before closing above. Now that we have all-time highs, do we wait until tomorrow or new highs, more gambling? No, you don't need you know, you don't need to gamble. You just need to wait for more opportunities. We have targets. Next target is 163, then 163 to 98. There are targets towards the upside. So now let's see. If I get a pullback here, I can enter again, no problem. Not again, but I can get an entry. You still would have gotten in with all that noise? Yeah, because I would have gotten in and expected volume to continue. All the noise and the range we were in was putting me off the trade. That's why I didn't take it. But looking back, I was expecting volume because we're after news, and this is the similar thing, right? We get the pullback after news and then we get volume. So I should have been more aggressive and just gone and pushed it hard and just taken the position, you know? But this is what happens. This is reality of a trader. You can't always, especially when news and variables that are not normal in the market. We don't come to the market every single day and we have news like this. So it's tough when this happens because you don't want to be caught in a big pullback and lose the trade super quick. It's the quickest way to lose money real quick. It's hard to focus with all of us spamming the chat. It's an added thing, but you know, I can always ignore the chat. That is my choice. That's originally why I never used to live stream when I traded, is because of distracting me. But as you get better, it becomes more robotic. But times like this where you need to do something, then it can be difficult. Yeah, exactly, Crest. That's what I was... That's what I mean. It was the plan. The plan is I wanted this 15-minute candle to close slightly bearish, and at the break of the high, I take the trade towards the upside. But it pushed at the last 1 minute. Because if that happened, then at least I have this range to get up to here, you know. But we'll see. Still need to see how this closes. London could be deeper pullback. 100%. London could give a very steep pullback. And I've seen that before after news. I have seen that before, but you know, this is fine. You know, we're pushing up here. If this pulls back, we can find entries. Look, I haven't lost money today. That's the most important thing. Yesterday made money. I'm not sweating. I haven't lost money. I don't care if I didn't make more money today because it was tough. GZ, UZ, I don't think that's a good idea, brother. Missing a trade that's not on your plan is better than losing it? Exactly, yeah. I mean, I could have adapted my plan to make this trade work, so I kind of missed it. Today's like 50-50 because I could have taken this trade. I just should have been more aggressive. Should have been more aggressive. Will it drop to 168 or push to 175 Gbpjpy? If I could tell you that, then I would be in a trade and do whatever one would work out. But if price can create support here, I do expect price to continue up. That's pretty obvious. And then regret it the rest of the day, yeah, that's a huge problem. Let's see what London Open does. We could try just get a quick scalp. It would be nice to see it hold support above this weekly resistance. That would be very clean. Brother, relax. Gold breaking crucial low. You think something scary is happening. Nothing crazy is happening. Relax. Relax, relax. Let it close. You have time. See how price reacts at London Open, but currently there's no option for me. Better waiting for NY, have more clarity. Yeah, it's a little bit far away, NY. I won't be trading, but yeah, you could definitely have more clarity in NY, that's for sure. How is Gbpjpy short biggest fail? Yeah, not smart idea to short it right now. You should have joined the stream earlier, and I would have definitely put you off the idea of shorting, that's for sure. Two minutes to London Open. Let's see what London Open does. Going for a nap. Hopefully this landed on the moon when I wake up. Good luck. Will it push with us again? We shall see. 1 minute. I'm populating break of this bearish candle high here. If this can close slightly, if this 5 minute can close bullish and then we break this bearish candle high, I think we have an option to take a trade towards the upside here. But I need this to close a little bit stronger. But yeah, breaking this bearish candle high, maybe take it towards the upside. I'm only looking for a 1-to-1. I'm buying highs. Very, very risky trade, but it's the only option I see at the moment. Otherwise, I don't see anything at the moment, right? So it's a very, very risky option. And yeah. But I need this 5 minute to close stronger. Needs to close stronger than this. 24 seconds needs to close somewhere here. At least that's strong. This is a very weak, yeah. It needs to close stronger. There we go. Yeah, so potentially break of this 15-minute high is what I would look at. So yeah, if this breaks the low now and flips and goes and breaks the high, that's actually very, very nice to see that. So that's where the entry would be. Break of this high. $20.30, but I'm here on the West Coast, 5:30 news time. Are you gonna trade news? No, I'm not trading news. No, I'm not. I need the toilet again, but I don't. We might be triggered before. Let me go quickly. I'll take my phone in case we're triggered. You know where they are. Okay, I'm back. Not entered, not entered. I'll probably only stay for this 15-minute candle close. If nothing happens, then we have to... man's super quick. You should have seen me, man. Speed in there, speed. If this just... We have to probably wait for support to form if this closes bearish. But no, it's not looking the best at the moment. But we're not stuck in any positions. Flash. I wish that David didn't... I wish David took profits. He didn't even take profits, so that's not the best. So if you've noticed, guys, that on stream early in the morning we've not got too many moves. Over this week, today's the first day we broke out of the range, but this week we've got always late moves. This came pre-New York, this came at New York. So now this is the first day that we actually saw a move at the time. And you know, this is nice to see. But it's a shame that I couldn't find an entry in here. That's another problem about streaming, is you're pressured. I shouldn't feel pressured to take an entry on stream, but I know you guys want to see it. Do I use ITC concept? No, I don't use ICT concept. Not at all. CPI news timing already happened. CPI news is finished. Alright guys, this candle's closing bearish here. My entry is still going to be the same till this 15-minute candle closes, but it's not looking highly... I like that. I can't trade. I really like that. Why don't you use ICT concepts, bro? Because exactly what Addiction Breaker said. Exactly what Addiction Breaker said. Okay, I'm going to delete this order here because there's no point of taking this. This is way too deep. I'm going to take a stop loss of 34 pips now. Nice to see this retrace. Keeps us safe. What we have to wait for is we have to wait for support to form on a 15-minute time frame. So maybe the next candle closing bullish to test the highs and continue. That will be the next option. Something like yesterday, we see the big push. It pulls back, 15-minute creates support to go test the highs. If we see the same thing happen here, you can potentially take buys towards the upside. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to wait for here. And yeah, that's the plan. And thank you all for joining today. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a trade on stream, but that's all good. Plenty of information as always. And I do think that we'll be able to get a trade after stream. So just look at the charts and I do think something will pop up. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you joining as always. I do appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully volume will start coming back earlier and I can start showing you and smashing trades on stream with you guys again. So that being said, take care all. Have a great day. Catch you hopefully very, very soon.